Today is Wednesday, December 4th, and this is your forecast for the central United States. And we do have an Alberta clipper coming through the Great Lakes today, bringing a widespread area of wintry weather, snow, and to the south, some rain, and with it also some gusty winds. So we have very windy, snowy conditions. It's not going to take a lot of snow when you have those gusty winds to create some hazardous travel conditions. So this is what's going on. An Alberta clipper, so we'll break that up, is a system that originates in Alberta, so you guess that part, but a clipper means it's a fast-moving area of low pressure. So it's riding along the northern branch of the jet stream, originating in Alberta, quickly moving across the Great Lakes, and that's what's been producing the wintry weather since late last night and early this morning. Already this morning, since it is a fast-moving system, all of this is racing off to the east. But with the cold air coming in, we have strong gusty winds that's blowing and drifting some of that fresh snow around. So still some travel hazards around the Great Lakes going on today. Down in the south, we got some rain in Texas over through some of the southern states, due to another area of low pressure in that direction. 35 with some snow and blowing snow in Grand Rapids, as well as over to Detroit. Rain and snow mix over in Cleveland. We've seen a little bit of that in Chicago, transitioning to over just snow as the temperatures begin to drop. Only 30 degrees in Minneapolis today, 39 over there as you head toward Des Moines. 51 the high today in St. Louis. Clouds increasing for you a little bit. 47 in Louisville, mainly dry. Some mainly dry weather and chilly over in Cincinnati as well. 50s for Nashville over to Memphis. So we are going to be cold. It's going to very much feel like winter in Detroit through at least the start of the weekend. And then look what happens. After that, a big warm-up maybe toward the middle of next week. So our model showing quite the pattern change maybe coming up for the middle of December. So you thought winter was here to stay. Of course, not in 2024. Things are highly variable. And so we see that in Chicago as well. By the start of next week, we're very much coming out of this very cold weather pattern. But it is going to be quite cold here through at least the start of the weekend. In the southeast, it is chilly for this time of the year. Highs have been in the 50s. My mother lives in Savannah, and she's been telling me about those cold mornings. Of course, being basically a native upstate New Yorker. She lived there for a long time. She's not wearing the same parka and winter gear that maybe some of the other southern folks have been wearing, but it's still really chilly in the morning. You still need a jacket. 68 in Tampa today, same for New Orleans, 57 with some rain in Dallas. Now the rain is just north of New Orleans, but I can't rule out a shower passing through, especially late in the day. We got some showers basically between Memphis and New Orleans, so although it's not painted here, count on some scattered showers in northern Louisiana and Mississippi as well. So over the next couple of days, that Arctic blast does make its way all the way to the southeast, maybe not quite as cold, but definitely compared to normal, well below where we should be for Friday and Saturday, and then we climb out of that going into early next week. 72 and breezy in South Florida and Fort Lauderdale. That is highly unusual for this time of the year, so I wouldn't be surprised to see people in the middle of the day wearing their jackets with this kind of weather. We do climb out of that a bit slowly in the 70s through at least the weekend, maybe back into the 80s early next week. You got a little ways to wait there in South Florida. All right, that is your Wednesday morning weather update. I hope the first half of the week has treated you well. I hope the second half of the week that is even better. And remember that as long as you want there to be, there will always be a 100% chance of good things.